Okay, so we're downstairs in the basement. We got a new head on here, and that new head is just going to go over your drain. And you want to make sure you get that on there just as tight as you can. Now, whether you're doing your floor drain or you're doing your drain in your bathtub or in your sink, you want to make sure that you cover everything with a towel, because you're not going to get a perfect fit on there. You're going to get a good fit, but you're not going to get a perfect fit. And if you do this without a towel, you're going to splatter everywhere. Don't ask me how I know that. I just do. Hey guys, Jeremy here, and this is your new toilet plunger. Actually, you're going to be able to use this on your sinks, your drains, your toilet, your bathtub, whatever is plugged. This is going to get it unplugged. They sent this to me at no charge for this review. In this review, I'm going to show you everything that you get in the box, and then we're also going to do a couple of demonstrations. Luckily, I do not have any plugged drains right now, so we're going to be able to use this on low pressure. So this is an electric plunger that that's going to allow you to create some compressed air and then push the blockage through with air. Rather than using the old style plunger, you can just impact it out. So what we get in the package is the handle, and it is battery operated. Does not come with a battery, but takes a 20-volt DeWalt battery. And so if you have any of those around with your DeWalt tools, it's going to work right in here perfectly. So what we have here is our cannon, or our canister, whatever you want to call that. And this is where the compressed air is going to be pushed through. It's going to generate back here, and it's going to be pushing through the nozzle here. So you get a couple of different heads to it. You get one that's going to be great for the toilet, and that is flexible to hit the bend at the toilet. If you need more of a bend, there's an elbow right there. Then you've also got a 3-incher here for your floor drains. And then you've also got another one here that you can use for your sink drains or bathtub drains. I'm going to show you just a couple of these real quick. But first, let me show you how this works. Once we put the battery in, we got a power button right here on the top. And then on the back side, we have a pressure gauge. So what I would suggest for you when using this is that you start at the lowest pressure possible. Number one, you don't want to damage your pipes. And number two, you don't want to use any more pressure than is necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to put just an end on here, and I'm going to show you how it works out here in the garage. And then we're going to go to some drains and have a little bit of fun. So once we put our battery in, we're going to push our power button. So now it's creating compressed air, and we're going to let the gauge go up to about 20-25 psi. And so it does have a trigger like a gun, or like on any of your other power tools. And so once you get this fixed into your drain, then you're just going to pull the trigger. And again, it only takes seconds for this to recover so that you can do it again if you need to. Okay, so I wanted to show you the pressure gauge here. It has a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you got your red area. You don't want to go that with that much pressure. But you can see also on the inside label here, we have 25, 50, and 75 psi. So we're just right under 50. That's what we're going to use in the stool. 1, 2, 3. And that's what it does. And it pushes the blockage all the way through. We'll do it one more time. Got just a little bit more pressure. I'll show that to you. 1, 2, 3. Fire in the hole. Now, I'm not going to shoot this down my drain just because I don't need to, and I don't see any reason to do that. But that's how that one would work. You put that right in your drain hole. You would put that right in the drain, and then you would pull the trigger, and then you would force that down through the J-trap. And I'm not going to do a lot of pressure just because I don't have a blocked drain, and I don't want any mess to go any further than necessary. So you put that down in there just like that, and then you want to get it covered up, and I'll show you why. Okay. You can see where that splattered all up on the bottom side of that towel. So you want to make sure that you're using a towel when you are using the floor drain or when you're using the sink attachment. So, okay, so a couple of other things. If you did want to mount this to a wall, have a place where you hang it up with your other tools, they do have a mounting bracket there, and that's just going to go when you hang it up. It's going to hang like that. And they do give you the hardware for that. And then They do also give you a couple of snakes, drain snakes, if you wanted to use those. And last but not least, they do give you a bag to carry all this stuff in, which is super convenient and really nice to have. So be sure to get yours today.